from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is Network News for Friday, November 8, 2024. In the headlines, Dowden Aviation Inc. launches helicopter service in Grenada. General Hospital regains certification as a baby-friendly health facility. Compassionate citizens answer the call to assist teenager Cardell Dabrio. Also in the news, regionally, Cuba struggles in wake of Hurricane Rafael. Internationally, 52 countries at the United Nations co-signed for an immediate halt to arms sales to Israel. Plus in the sports news, Grenada Table Tennis Association to serve off its National Table Tennis Championships on Saturday. We're live with the news.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Hello, I'm Kenroy Baptiste. If you've never gotten on an aircraft to see what Grenada looks like from above, you can now do so thanks to Dowden Aviation Inc., which is offering visitors and locals that opportunity. Christina John reports.
Dennis Dowden Jr. and Sr., both residents of the community of Mount Morrison, George, have given their commitment to provide what has been deemed a much-needed service to Grenada. Both returning nationals, accompanied by their partners, have introduced Dowden's Aviation Inc. to the Spice Isle, a move that, according to Chief Executive Officer Dennis Dowden, will aid in boosting tourism on the island. This new business venture will offer helicopter tours across various parts of the island. Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell was one of the first to get on board the aircraft for a tour that took him from the Maurice Bishop International Airport to the Mount Morris playing field on Sunday, where a soft launch was held during the monthly Mount Morris breakfast.
Fantastic. It's a much needed service that we've longed for, and I'm very happy that finally we have it here. It's fantastic for tourism. I mean, you see Grenada in a way that you've never seen before, and it reminds you how beautiful and special a place it is. And so I think from a tourism perspective, it will be obviously a fantastic addition to what is on offer, and it means it's also a year-round service, not seasonal, which is also key. And then second, it's also an opportunity to inspire young Grenadians to think of a career in civil aviation outside of a traditional pilot, flight attendant type job. And I think just having the chopper here, and I know this business is going to grow, I think will inspire a lot of them. And then thirdly, obviously for things like emergencies, we have Carrico, we got PT Martin, being able to quickly get to and from these islands has been a challenge. So I think this is a wonderful addition when it comes to things like Medivac and so on. So all in all, triple AAA plus. It was quite short actually. So it was short, it was efficient, smooth, and as I said, we had a fantastic opportunity to see Grenada and the coast of Grenada coming up. So I really think many people would really want to come on it and just experience it.
Dowden Jr., CEO of Dowden's Aviation, a retired U.S. military and police officer, said the objective is to create options for visitors and give locals the opportunity to view and explore the beautiful island from above. He said the service will not be limited to the winter tourist season, but year-round.
Well, we saw the opportunity to bring something new and different to Grenada, and it was a great opportunity with the excellent leadership from the Prime Minister. We were able to get all that done. And like he stated, this is going to be a great thing for the island. We're going to be promoting tourism, which is going to bring more economic value to Grenada. And hopefully in the short term, we're going to start working on the education part. Hopefully getting maybe a training school or mechanics, maintenance, some vocational tech that we can work along, try to get the younger generation involved into Grenada. So I hope I'm doing my best here. I hope I make my family proud, Mount Morris proud, Grenada proud, and of course the Prime Minister.
Chief Pilot with Dowden Aviation Inc. Samantha Homan spoke of the experience as the first helicopter tour service provider on the island.
It's incredible to be the first helicopter company operating on the island. It's neat to kind of see the progress that's been made from start to hopefully finish. We'll be up and flying tours in the next little bit, but to be able to fly the Prime Minister today is an honor for, as a pilot here with the company. I think it's incredible to be able to see an island, especially like this one with how beautiful it is from the ground. There's so much you can see from the water and just driving around the island, but to be able to get the perspective from the air just opens up a whole new world of possibilities. So to be able to see the contrast of the water and the sand and just the mountainous terrain here, to be able to explore Grenada from the air is something that will be unmatched. We have a couple different options, so a couple options, 15 to 20 minutes, and then it can the tours can kind of go up from there. But today I think there'll be probably 5 to 10 minute tours around this side of the island.
And you said that
there are also plans in the pipeline to expand the services and size of helicopters as time progresses. Christina John, GBN News.
Congratulations. Well, a mother's plea for help was answered by compassionate citizens, bringing new hope and healing for teenager Cardell Dabrio. Winifred Thomas tells us more.
Lisa Dabrio arrived at the doors of the GBN on Friday morning to express heartfelt thank you to you, our viewers, who reached out and assisted her son in getting the medical care he desperately needed.
I want to thank each and everyone that helped my son medical. It means the world to me. I thank God for everything. And as I say, I want to thank everybody again, each and everyone that helped my son medical. And I'd also like to thank the General Hospital for reaching out to me on the behalf of my son.
On August 29th, Lisa appealed to the public through GBN, hoping to raise funds for her 13-year-old son, Cardell, who has been experiencing frequent seizures. He required an MRI in Trinidad and Tobago to provide insights and guide his treatment, a procedure that, along with traveling costs, totaled nearly 9,000 EC dollars, far beyond her means. Following the broadcast, Lisa said she received numerous calls offering support, advice, and donations.
After the story was end, I get a lot of calls and stuff. Plenty. We get a lot of little help from people, you know. He had this individual that come up perfect and say, well, no, she will do whatever for him. And I'm thankful for it. And the extra monies that came in, I will be using it for like his medical and stuff. Like, you know, to buy his tablets, you know, sometimes he may need something come up, you know. Yeah.
One anonymous donor in particular lifted a huge burden off the family by taking care of critical arrangements, allowing Cardell to undergo the MRI successfully. Currently on medication and a strict diet, Cardell will need future checkups in Trinidad.
They did another EEG in the hospital, and they said they see an improvement in his brain, which is a plus, right? So apparently he's coming on slowly. And the doctor placed him on a special diet. I mean, he's going to be rough, because, you know, like vegetables, certain food he cannot eat, drink no soda, no lime, you know. It's more fruits and vegetables, like is a daily diet. He's not even supposed to be using chicken. He get the medical, but the only problem, he may have to go back constantly to see the doctor, because they assign him to the hospital now. You understand? So he's a patient to the hospital. We don't know how soon he will have to go back, but they will call for it to always do checkup.
Now back in school, he's trying to resume a normal routine. While he still experiences some seizures, Lisa finds comfort in knowing he's on the path to better care and some stability.
And he's doing much better today. He's able to go back to school. You know, I could have a comfortable rest in the night now. Nothing to worry about, you know, going to school, coming back and just normal. And I would like to say a special thank to the special person that helped my son. I don't know how to describe it, right?
With her heart full of gratitude, Lisa Dubois thanks the community for giving her son a renewed chance at health and hope. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
All right, you are watching Network News. Let's bring you up to speed with this story now. After enduring the devastating impact of Hurricane Beryl, which destroyed their nurseries, 2 female farmers from the parish of St. Patrick were presented with materials to rebuild their seedling nurseries with brand new shade houses. Christina John has more.
Leah O'Neill of Lamorde and Brenda Mitchell of Plain St. Patrick received the materials on Thursday during a visit by officers from the Northern Extension District. These shade houses were donated by the People's Republic of China through the Chinese Agricultural Mission at Lassages St. David and transported to the farmers' homes. This initiative is part of ongoing post-Beryl support to help farmers rebuild and regain their livelihoods. Senior Agriculture Officer Kingsley Thomas provided further details.
These shaders, in terms of the material, one, they should be able to withstand a bit more harsh weather condition, right? Longer time for any form of deterioration to take place. And it's a good start to get them back on their feet again, because having to source this material again, it can be very costly to the farmers.
The Ministry of Agriculture will oversee the proper installation of the shade houses to ensure they are set up correctly, allowing the farmers to maximize their effectiveness moving forward. Extension Officer Tricia Ambaras expressed her gratitude for the support provided to farmers.
It's a real awesome feeling that she received her nursery today, because just on Wednesday we spoke, on Monday, we spoke about it and it came true today. So as you know, there is a God and God listened to what we said and it blessed her today. So from the Ministry of Agriculture, thank you for taking the initiative to bless Miss O'Neill today with her nursery.
Recipients Leah O'Neill and Brenda Mitchell expressed their appreciation to the Ministry of Agriculture for their support in helping them rebuild their nurseries.
I do a seedling nursery, mainly vegetables. Also have a flower nursery, so I do regular flowers. Beryl destroyed me, the nursery, so I'm very grateful to the Ministry of Agriculture for helping me to erect it again. I'm going to use that particular gift from agriculture to do my flower nursery, to build back my flower nursery. So I'm very, very grateful for that. So thank you to them.
Well, I feel good to receive that today. I just want to say thanks to the Ministry of Agriculture for giving me that assistance, because one of the nurseries fell during the hurricane. So I'm glad for the assistance. It will help me financially. I mean, that's what I depend upon, the plants. So it's a great help for me.
Christina John, GBN News.
A new chapter in community development has begun in Old Westerhall St. David with the unveiling of a state-of-the-art community center designed to foster growth, connection, and opportunity for its residents. More on this Rena P. Thomas report.
Residents of Old Westerhall St. David now have access to a refurbished community center. The grand opening of the center on Thursday evening seeks to further develop the community and its residents through various opportunities and programs. Contractor Robert Seward said the 2-story building contains a kitchen and bathroom with disability accessibility. The Prime Minister and PM of St. David, Dickon Mitchell, spoke of the positive impact of the center in the Old Westerhall community.
We want to urge the residents, this is your infrastructure, not mine, not the ministry's, not Heng Sheng, it is yours. And so we want to urge you to put the management team in place to look after it, to take care of it, and more importantly, to make sure that our citizens can get the opportunity to use it. So whether it's from skills training to computer classes to just a place to speak and talk about the issues that are impacting us and how we can find solutions to them. That is why we are building the community centers, so that we have places where people can meet and gather, get to know one another, tell the stories of yesterday, tell the stories of our communities, so that we can remain closer, remain united, and be able to ensure that the next generation of our citizens from these communities have a place where they can all socialize and learn from each other.
One of the key sponsors of the project is the Henshin Group, associated with Grenada's Investment Migration Agency. Representing the group is Mr. Arong Shu. He spoke of his organization's commitment to the development of Grenada and its people.
As the major developer of Grenada National Resort Project in Liberia, Henshin Group is dedicated in creating positive and lasting impacts in Grenada, working hand in hand with the government to enhance the Grenadian lives. This community center is one of the several projects that highlight our commitment to supporting community spaces where people can gather, can learn, and grow together. It is our hope that the community center will serve as a place for gathering, learning, and growth, strengthening the bonds within the community and providing a space where people of all ages can come together.
Kerry Fedrick, resident of the Old Wester Hall community, spoke on behalf of community members.
As we open the doors of this community center, let us remember that this is more than just a structure. It is a space for collaboration, innovation, and growth. It is a place where ideas will flourish, connections will be made, and lives will be enriched. Residents of Old Wester Hall and surrounding areas, let us ignite the flames of communitism, voluntarism, and cooperation among our people, for we are cognizant that a people united can never be defeated.
Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Network News will be right back.
At Ariza, we find ways to celebrate you. Little wins or bigger ones. Working hard and staying on track. Meet your need while saving for your dreams with our Cheers to You loan. Get up to $50,000, repayable in up to 10 years, and benefit from a lump sum saving when the loan is repaid. Live those dreams. Follow those steps. Take that leap of faith or invest in yourself. Make a toast. Lift a glass. Cheers to you. Join today and apply. Ariza Credit Union. Your financial freedom. Your future.
Whether you spend holiday nights gaming or all day decorating, whether your cooking is an absolute disaster, or your festive feast is a real lifesaver, whether you love hosting the big line or hide away when the guests begin to arrive, or whether you've sent gifts from a faraway place,
Merry Christmas, my darling,
or you're there to see the joy on their face. However you're Christmasing, Flow has got you covered.
Looking to shop online from your favorite stores like Amazon and Shein? With GPC Global, it's never been easier. Get your very own US address and shop from around the world. With GPC Global, you can order the latest trends and must-have items, all delivered straight to Grenada to your closest post office for your pickup. We offer the cheapest rates, and our service is reliable and quick. No more waiting for weeks for your packages. Your satisfaction satisfaction is guaranteed. Join the Grenada Postal family today and start shopping smarter. Visit us online at www.grenadapostal.com or call us on 437-POST. That's 437-7678. GPC Global, your gateway to the world.
If you're working for a while, come by Courts, I'll make you smile. Courts Black Friday come around. We are the best prices in town. Black Friday starts now at Courts. Yeah, it's back. Courts Black Friday. I tell you, hurry fast. Traffic on the highway. You know we got unbeatable prices. And furniture, electronics, and appliances. Are you coming? Say yeah. Weekly prices. Biggest and best deals of this season. Shop and credit to win big. And bend nothing until next year, February. Rock out and come down to Courts. Courts already load. Courts already load. Black Friday starts. Courts already load. And go when Black Friday come out.
Oh, it happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep, including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the top 16 in the 14th edition of the Carib YT Super Knockout. This weekend, we head to the Mont Rouge playing field for 2 days of football action. Saturday, November 9th from 7 p.m. Game 1 on Lace Authentic Sneaker Store SAFL versus Blast FC. Game 2, FC Camahorn versus Paradise FC Youth. Then on Sunday, November 10th, Game 1, Crollo FC versus Hillsborough Town FC. And in Game 2, Courts Ready Cash, Queen's Park Rangers versus Fontenoy United. Admission on both days, $25. Live drummers, Carib girls, and lots of giveaways. Don't miss it. The 14th edition of the Carib YT Super Knockout is on. Don't miss a game.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable, solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
It's almost that magical time of year, and everyone's pitching in to make it unforgettable. This holiday season, even the little ones are rolling up their sleeves. With every brushstroke, every splash of color, we're crafting memories that will shine for a lifetime. Make this Christmas even more festive with Berger. Enjoy up to 40% off selected items and enter for a chance to win big, up to $1,000. To enter, purchase any Berger product nationwide. Terms and conditions apply. Christmas just looks better with Berger.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Building or renovating your home or business? Why not use clean, renewable energy? Install solar panels to power your home and office and see your energy costs go down and your savings go up. Using renewable, solar-powered energy protects our environment, reduces our carbon footprint, and slows the devastating impact of climate change. Republic Bank can help to finance construction and renovations that make use of renewable energy. Visit any Republic Republic Bank branch and ask about renewable energy financing options today.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center, week 1 of the 2025 fishing vessel inspection period is complete as the Fisheries Division of the Ministry of Agriculture rolls out its annual program with approximately 300 boats set to undergo mandatory checks by the end of November. Christina John has this report.
Inspection of fishing vessels began on Monday, November 4th, and is aimed at ensuring all fishing vessels operating in Grenadian waters meet important safety and navigational standards. Running until November end, the inspections will take place at various docks across the island, with each vessel being thoroughly checked for essential safety equipment, including life jackets, radios, GPS, and emergency survival kits. Lisa Chetram, one of the officers leading the inspection, said it is a mandate of the Fisheries Division.
It's important to ensure that all fishing vessels throughout Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique are equipped with the safety and navigational items to be able to fish within the territorial waters of Grenada. That means you are going to be inspected first, I should say not inspected first, but registered. Your vessel needs to be registered. Then you also need to be inspected, which is what we're doing today. And after the inspection, you will pay a fee, and after that fee, you will get your license to be able to fish. Once that is done, you have a year period where you can fish within the territorial waters of Grenada and beyond.
Licenses for this period expires in December of 2025. Chetram explained that each vessel must be equipped with key safety items, such as a survival kit containing food and water supplies that can sustain fishermen in case of an emergency while at sea.
All vessels should be equipped with all the safety and navigational items, as I indicated before. The safety items will look at your radio, right? So we have handheld radios, or you may have base mount, which are the larger vessels like this. You always find the base mount, which are the ones that are fixed. We look at GPS also. We look at compasses. We look at life jackets, flares, and several other items. But mostly I want to make mention of our safety ration or food ration, where we have in there a couple of items that in case of an emergency and you are out at sea, you can use that to replenish yourself until help arrives.
Chetram addressed the significance of safety at sea.
So if you did not inspect your vessel, you will not be able to fish within Grenada's waters or any other waters because there will be no license. Of course, you also would not be able to sell your fish if you perchance fish, because the exporters or other buyers would not purchase the fish because you did not have a license. Of course, we also see that the importance of that, it means therefore that each person on board a fishing vessel like this will have their own safety gear. You have your life jackets per person, you have a ration kit where each and every person are looked after in that particular kit so that you will be able to sustain yourself.
The inspection of fishing vessels will move to the parishes of St. John, St. Mark, St. Andrew, and St. Patrick in the coming week. Christina John, GBN News.
Other news, Flow Grenada kicked off its Christmas season with lots of giveaways and promotions for its new and loyal customers. Dubbed Christmas In with Flow, the telecoms company's Christmas campaign promises over $100,000 in giveaways by the end of December. Troy Courtney, commercial manager at Flow, said customers can win grocery vouchers by just bundling their Flow services.
We have the Hubbards team here with us because what we have done this year is that we've partnered with Foodland, Food Fair, a number of the other supermarkets on the island in order for us to ensure that all customers that sign up for a new service will definitely be getting some vouchers in order for them to be able to cover some of their grocery bills. Now, if you sign up for any of our plans, depends on the size of the plan. If you enter in the entry-level plan, you will get a $200 grocery voucher. A medium plan, you will be getting a $300 grocery voucher. And of course, if it is that you switch or you bundle, you will be getting a $400 grocery voucher.
All right, so customers coming into any Flow store will also have an opportunity to be part of the Make-A-Wish promotion. They will be handed a slip to complete and placed in a box for draws on a later date.
And as mentioned, throughout this promotion, you have many ways of winning prizes with us. So every time that you come in to do a transaction with us, we have a little note that we hand to you in the store. You can get a surprise, you can get an appliance, you can get ham or turkey, cash, vouchers, or gas vouchers, right? So this is one of the ways, and every time that we give you this, we put it in the box and you have a chance to dip. Okay. And on special days, we'll have these boxes which has random prizes in it where you're able to dip and pull an instant prize.
Over the next few weeks, there will also be giveaways and promotions for online customers. The campaign launch took place at the Esplanade Mall this morning, and many customers walked away with prizes.
Only one.
Thing, you know.
All right. So you've gotten a 3-day prepaid combo plan, but of course, if it is that you're a postpaid customer, you're then able to just get the 3-day special, or we will upgrade it to 1 month off. Right? So congratulations to you in getting free services from Flow instantly.
Now, the Caribbean Development Bank has officially launched its Climate Action Series confronting the Caribbean climate crisis. Episode 1, Beyond Words, was advertised on the bank's official YouTube channel on Wednesday.
In the Caribbean, there is real-time evidence of how global warming is impacting our world. In a little over a decade, close to 10 million people have been displaced by natural disasters that continue to escalate in ferocity.
Once you're at a point of crisis and you realize the threat is big, you realize something has to be done. We can either run away from a big challenge, or we can decide to solve it. And because we're an institution that's in the business of solving problems, I think for CDB, failure is not an option.
The Caribbean Development Bank is central to the region's climate fight, supporting its borrowing member countries, governments, and partners in public and private sectors. The institution is dedicated to supporting the construction of climate-resilient infrastructure, enhancing energy efficiency, preserving water resources, and restoring biodiversity through the protection of coral reefs.
Something has to change. Urgency is there. People know that their lives are being affected and their livelihoods are being affected. And so I think at an administrative level, governments are starting to realize there's no time to waste.
With the support from universities and cutting-edge data, the institution is blending climate risk assessments into investment projects. The aim? To embed climate resilience as a standard component of the region's major infrastructure, the backbone of CDB's commitment to climate-positive development.
Some interventions might have a specific climate focus, such as this Jamaica community level project, and others are bigger capital projects that are designed with a climate lens in mind. And so the climate considerations are interjected at different levels, even through our technical assistance projects, where we are looking at developing sector policies that address climate change and national programs and investment programs that focus on climate resilience interventions.
For the Caribbean Development Bank, the road to climate response and recovery is well underway, because it is abundantly clear the price of inaction now would leave an incalculable legacy cost.
After the break, the General Hospital regains certification as a baby-friendly health facility.
Fully 1 week. Nah. Telling you. You them boss dragon. Hello. You see that? About 10 that them man make hard on them man. Me a 38 man. But you are 92. Yeah. You need the number 1 run man. That easy. No what? Nice. Yeah. Number 1. Yeah, me too, man.
Whether sipped neat, mixed into a classic cocktail, or savored on the rocks, our rum delivers a taste that captivates and satisfies. Choose greatness. Choose Class Coat, the number 1 rum. Produced by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
Why wish upon a star? Our bank is better by far. This Christmas, experience the holidays as you wish with financing from Co-op Bank. Ride in style with 100% financing on new vehicles and enjoy attractive interest rates, or get up to $50,000 unsecured to complete those home renovations, treat your family and friends, and check off everything on your Christmas list this year. Take advantage of discounted interest rates, win shopping vouchers, and so much more. Apply now and experience it as you wish this Christmas with Co-op Bank. Visit our website or your nearest retail banking unit for more information. Terms and conditions apply. Welcome home.
A whole new level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Over the years and presently, customers have been winning exciting prizes while ensuring that benefits are realized for all Grenadians by supporting the games of the National Lotteries Authority.
I am Patrick Simmons, former Minister for Sports and National Athlete. The NLA has made significant investment in nation-building activities. Among them are the construction of health, sporting, cultural, educational, and community facilities. Additionally, they continue to provide funding to non-governmental organizations and individuals throughout the Tri-Island state. I support the NLA's mandate because I can see where the money goes.
Playing the games of the NLA guarantees support for sports, culture, and nation building throughout the Tri-Island state of Grenada.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
And so it begins, a journey like none other. Every moment has the potential to be unforgettable. Bring home a piece of the tropical green forest with every emerald. Capture the sparkling light of flawless water in a diamond. Make the sunrise and sunsets last forever. With precious colored gemstones, the essence of happiness is in our most precious memories. So, when it all comes to an end, bring home something that will last forever. Colombian Emeralds International. Bring home more than a memory.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Paying is faster and easier with Flow FastPay. Use your MasterCard or Visa and pay from anywhere. Log on to discoverflow.co/fastpay and press Consumer. Select your country and enter your account number. Enter the amount to be paid and an email address. Enter your credit card information. You'll receive a payment confirmation with the transaction details, along with a receipt to your email address. It's fast, safe, and easy. Flow, keeping you connected.
Nurses and other health professionals at Grenada's General Hospital are beaming with pride after successfully regaining certification as a baby-friendly health facility. The rest of the details in this report.
The General Hospital has once again been certified as a baby-friendly hospital by the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO. The certification was awarded following a one-week visit by a 5-member team from PAHO, which determined that Grenada adopted the baby-friendly hospital initiative that involves practicing all the 10 steps to successful breastfeeding. PAHO Regional Advisor on Food and Nutrition, Dr. Audrey Morris, explained the process to gain certification.
For a hospital to be designated baby-friendly, it should be following the 10 steps to successful breastfeeding. So in an assessment, what we do is visit the hospital and we ensure that all the 10 steps to successful breastfeeding are being followed in the hospital. You have to pass in all the steps, so I would say this time we really focused on 5 steps, and there was they are sufficiently following the steps in all of them, so I'd like to say congratulations to the hospital for that.
The 10 steps to a successful breastfeeding include an assessment of the breastfeeding practices in Grenada, training of professionals to be certified to be breastfeeding trainers, the training of staff in breastfeeding techniques, and producing brochures and posters to reinforce the importance of breastfeeding at health facilities.
They should keep up what they're doing in training staff so that the staff can in turn educate mothers. They can maintain what they do at the hospital, the birth practices, for example, that are supportive of breastfeeding. So such as placing the babies in immediate skin-to-skin contact with the mother, letting them stay there for a while, and then mothers can detect when their babies are ready to begin breastfeeding.
And with this certification, what does that mean for, or what can patients, mothers, and babies expect with this certification?
Right. So it means that they expect that everything will be done to ensure that they have a comfortable experience at the hospital where breastfeeding is concerned. They are helped, they're shown what to do. Of course, it starts from when they're doing their antenatal care, but they would be assisted in every way. They're shown how to position and attach their babies, how to know when their baby is getting the milk, how to know that their baby is growing well on the milk, all of that.
The Baby Friendly Hospital Initiative was launched in 1991 by the World Health Organization and UNICEF and is aimed at promoting and supporting breastfeeding in health facilities that provide maternity services. Acting Ward Manager at the Obstetrics Department of the General Hospital, Jeanette Mitchell, says the nurses are ecstatic about the recertification.
The process started in 2015 when Grenada embarked on becoming baby-friendly, and the baby-friendly initiative. So we had ongoing training, intense training for staff members. All levels of staff members were trained, and we were assessed in 2019 by PAO. We did not pass all the steps, so we received a certificate of commitment. Later on that same year, we were reassessed, and we received the certificate of baby-friendly initiative. Reassessment was done in 2023, only in 2023, and we went down, one or two steps we went down. So PAO is here again now, and we just received the certificate. We just received our baby-friendly hospital initiative certificate again. So we have passed again for the second time, and we are so happy. We are so elated.
Nurse Mitchell says the BFHI's aim is to give the best start in life to all newborns by creating a healthcare environment that supports breastfeeding as the normal, natural option.
Not because we passed, we just gonna stay right there, but we have to continue walking the steps, 10 steps. We have to continue the training, continue the teaching, and supporting of mothers, and all the steps everything that incorporated in the steps, we have to continue practicing. We're not going to become complacent. We have to continue doing what we did to pass and maintain it.
The certification comes 7 years after the launch of Grenada's breastfeeding policy, which is a guide to be applied by all staff providing maternity and neonatal hospital services to pregnant women, mothers, and their babies. Reporting for the Ministries of Health, Mental Health, Wellness and Religious Affairs, I am Blossom Alexis Welsh.
Thank you, Blossom. Maintenance of the certification is so critical. We'll be right back to report the sports news.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grand Anse, Victoria Street, Granville, and Central Deputy Street, Wharf. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
The NLA is giving you more chances to multiply your Playway winnings by adding Multi-X to your regular Playway bets to win up to 5 times more. Imagine winning as much as $1,200 instead of $240 with a $10 Playway bet by simply adding Multi-X. Place your Playway bets from $1 to $10 or in increments on your favorite Playway symbols or numbers. Then add the Multi-X option at the same value to win 2 times, 3 times, 5 times more, or free plays. With Multi-X, you must bet the same amount wagered on your regular Playway bets for your winnings to be multiplied. Grenadians, value your dreams and win your way as much as 5 times more with Multi-X added to Playway and watch your money grow. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Good evening, sporting fans. Over the next 2 weeks, the top table tennis players from across the nation will face each other in a contest to determine the national team champion of Grenada. The event is part of the Grenada Table Tennis Association's annual national championships, which begin this Saturday at 3 in the afternoon at the Public Workers Union Center. The competing teams will first participate in a round-robin series, following which the top 4 teams will contest the semi-finals and the winners will meet in the final. We can tell you too, the championships will include a women's team event, but the winners will be decided in a round-robin format. At the end of the men's and women's team competitions, the individual events, men's and women's singles and doubles and mixed doubles, along with boys and girls U11, U13, U15 and U20 will be contested. The national championships will include open veterans for 55 years and over and an open single for novices, a competition for first-time players. We can tell you as well, entries for the individual events are open until November 20. Interested players, schools and clubs can register with Coach Rose Newland, the Ministry of Sports, or Ray Roberts, 414-7203. 414-7203. The competition in the individual events will begin on November 23. Well, Akil Hossain, Shimron Hetmaya, Nicholas Puran, and Andre Russell, who missed the recent Sri Lanka tour due to personal reasons, rejoined the squad picked by Cricket West Indies, CWI, for the first two games of the upcoming T20 International Series against England, starting with the first match at the iconic Kensington Oval in Barbados. The return of these top players is expected to add depth and experience to the formidable 15-man squad captained by Rothman Powell for this exciting series. Medium pacer Matthew Ford, recently named player of the series in the One-Day International Series against England, steps in to replace fast bowler Alzari Joseph, who is serving a 2-match suspension. A subsequent announcement will reveal the squad for the remaining games in St. Lucia. This highly anticipated 5-match series promises thrilling action as two cricketing powerhouses clash on Caribbean soil. The series will bowl off with back-to-back matches in Barbados on November 9 and 10 before moving to St. Lucia for the final games on November 14, 16 and 17. Head coach Darren Sammy expressed his enthusiasm for the highly competitive series. The team is aiming for consecutive series wins against the visitors. Amir Jangu with the bat and Carey Pear with the ball led the Trinidad and Tobago Red Force to a 9-wicket demolition of the West Indies Academy as action continued in the CG United Super 50 Cup at the Sir Frank Worrell Memorial Ground in St. Augustine, Trinidad.
The spin twins Yannick Carrier, 4 for 37, and player of the match Carey Pear, who had figures of 3 for 14 from 8 overs, kept the Academy batsmen in check. The West Indies Academy was skittled out for 135 in 34.2 overs. Joshua Bishop top scored with 31, and Rivaldo Clark added 30 to the total. Amir Jangu continued his purple patch with the bat as he led the Red Force run chase. Jangu struck 6 fours and 2 sixes on his way to 70 not out. Keon Otley carried his bat to remain not out on 42 as the Red Force knocked off the 136-run target in 26.1 overs. Joshua Bishop picked up the lone wicket for the Academy to finish with figures of 1 for 29 from his 10 overs. Pierre loved the conditions at the UWI-Spec ground, as this 4-wicket haul followed up another 4-wicket haul in his previous match at the same venue.
The wicket is good for bowlers. I think it's a bit slow and spinning. When the batsmen get conditions to make runs, they make use of it. So my aim is when I get conditions to restrict batsmen and pick up wickets, I tend to want to do that to the best of my ability. Good conditions, so I wanted to help my team get a win.
There was no result in the match at the Queen's Park Oval between the Guyana Harpy Eagles and the Jamaica Scorpions due to persistent rain and a saturated outfield. Before the match was called off, Guyana won the toss and sent Jamaica into bat first. The Scorpions were on 162 for 6 in 41.3 overs when the rain came. Jermaine Blackwood was on 63 not out, while skipper John Campbell posted 53 before being caught and bowled by Versame Pramod. Ashmi Ned had figures of 2 for 23, while Pramod, Kimo Paul, Kevlon Anderson and Tej Narain Chandapal all took a wicket each. Matches resume on Friday, November 8th, with the Leeward Islands Hurricanes taking on the Windward Islands Volcanoes at the UWI-Spec, and the combined campuses and colleges versus Barbados Pride in a day-night encounter at the Brian Lara Cricket Academy from 1 p.m. Nasira Mohammed, TDT Sport.
Sports news for the moment. Cuba is facing widespread power outages and damage after Hurricane Rafael ripped through the island. People are lining up at hotels to charge their cell phones, hoping to reconnect with loved ones.
Tonight, recovery is underway in Cuba after Hurricane Rafael slammed into the island, leaving millions without power. The Category 3 hurricane making landfall Wednesday afternoon. Locals seen fighting the strong winds that at one point reached 115 miles per hour. Buildings damaged as the storm tore through the western region, causing havoc in Havana and flooding streets across the island. One resident detailing the horror her family went through as their metal roof tiles went flying through the storm's winds. The storm further damaging the national power grid just weeks after the island spent days in the dark. Cuban energy officials saying the outages are a result of damage to transmission and distribution networks caused by the storm. Cuba is still recovering from the damage caused by several storms this year. So far, 2 major hurricanes have made landfall, and 2 other storms, including Helene and Milton, leaving a trail of destruction. Now locals bracing for days without power. It seems like it's going to last for days, said this resident, as officials assess the damage in the areas hardest hit.
Further afield, 52 nations have signed a letter calling for a halt to arms sales to Israel. They say Israel is not doing enough to protect the lives of civilians in Gaza.
The letter was co-signed by 52 different countries and delivered to the Secretary General, the President of the Security Council, as well as the President of the General Assembly. The letter collectively calls for immediate steps to be taken to halt the arms and munitions transfers to Israel wherever there are reasonable grounds that those weapons are being used in the occupied Palestinian territories. Now, the letter was signed by a broad cross-section of countries. To give you an example, Norway, South Africa, Qatar, Russia, Vietnam, just to name a few. But it is Turkey who is leading the effort.
We cannot stress enough that the staggering civilian toll, predominantly affecting women and children, resulting from ongoing breaches of international humanitarian and human rights law, is both unacceptable and intolerable.
As we all know, the ICJ said that this illegal occupation has to be terminated as quickly as possible. The General Assembly said that means in 12 months. So if we want to end this occupation, then therefore countries should not be giving the tools to extend the life of this illegal occupation.
This letter is less about pressuring Israel and more about pressuring the countries that still send weapons to Israel to stop. There's a broad consensus now that stopping Israel's war on Gaza also means cutting off the arms to the country doing the killing. Gabriel Elizondo, Al Jazeera at the United Nations in New York.
We'll remind you of the headlines after this. We just have time to remind you of the headlines. Dowden Aviation Inc. launches helicopter service in Grenada. General Hospital regains certification as a baby-friendly health facility. Compassionate citizens answer the call to assist teenager Cardel Dabrio. Also in the news, Cuba struggles in wake of Hurricane Rafael. Internationally, 52 countries at the United Nations co-signed for an immediate halt to arms sales to Israel. Plus in the sports news, Grenada Table Tennis Association to serve off its National Table Tennis Championships on Saturday. You know, table tennis is a sport I have to learn. It is so fascinating. That's all from us in the newsroom. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste. Have a beautiful weekend. We'll see you again very soon. Goodbye.